Ding dong.
Hi, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
My name is Joe. How you doing?
Hey, Joe, nice to meet you. I'm Rich with TWeber Home Services. How we doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. So what brings me to the home today?
Well, I have. We're looking for prices on a new furnace right now.
Okay.
Uh, this old furnace we had, it just wasn't up to par last year. So I'm looking right now today. I'm just looking for prices. Is all we're doing.
Okay, so we're just looking at it. If we were to come up with some sort of a solution today, we wouldn't be moving forward.
Um, well, I never say never.
Okay, so just doing a little research. Are we in the beginning parts of your research phase?
Well, I'm doing research for sure. Yeah, just confirm. So Joe, there's no way we can ever do anything today. Just like go hard on that one.
Okay, so there's no way we could possibly do anything today, Joe.
Well, no, I mean, we could probably do something. I mean, if the price is right, I'd like to move forward. Obviously, you know.
Okay, so if I were to come up with a good economical solution for you for your problems today, what would happen then?
We just get the damn thing done then. Now just
Okay,
confirm it one more. Now confirm it one more
just to
time.
confirm, if that solution works for you and your family, what would happen then?
We just get it done. We just do it.
Okay, all right. So why don't we go take a look at the system and see
Let's go take a look at it. Yeah, here, let's go take it.
what's
So walk
going on?
downstairs and watch your head on that beam up there, okay?
Yeah, low bridge.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So have you guys had other companies working on your furnace doing the maintenance here, or?
Yeah. We have had Acme, my normal guy. I go to church at, Mike Rosenthal owns Acme. I've gone to church with him for 18 years. I stood up in his wedding and everything like that. He's a good guy.
Oh wow, that's great. Is there any reason you haven't brought them out to take a look at this for you?
I'm kind of a private person. I don't like to talk about that kind of stuff. If you don't mind, I just rather not get into it. It was kind of a little bit of negativity we had between our families.
Okay, okay. Well, no, I can see how that would be uncomfortable, but off the record, Joe, I kind of need to know because here at TWeber, your customer service experience is everything for us. So I want to make sure I don't do anything to upset the relationship that we've started here. So off the record, I mean, if you could just give me a brief rundown of what happened, you don't have to give me the gory details if you really don't want to.
Well, off the record, we went to our church picnic with him, and his son was offering my son some some kind of a drug stuff or marijuana things like that. My son's only 11 years old.
What?
My son told
Really?
me about it. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with that in my house or the people like that in my house. So I mean, it's a personal thing. That's why I don't really like that talking about it too much.
No, I completely understand there. I can see how that would make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, did you talk to the father about it or anything, or?
I just didn't even want to bring it up. Because Mike has a really bad temper, and he'd probably beat the hell out of little Billy if he heard about this. I just figure let them work it out. I'm not gonna I don't want to start any trouble in their family. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I just that's a good. I probably should say something, but I just feel like I don't want to get things started there. I figure they'll figure it out.
I got you. I got you. Well, it's nice to see that your family, especially your son, has somebody like you watching out for his best interest for him. You
Yeah.
don't see that very often nowadays.
Yeah.
And what's your son's name?
Wyatt.
Wyatt, and he's 11.
11 years old. Yeah.
How does he feel about this system? Does he even know anything about it, or is this the
Well, you could say something like
touch the thermostat?
Wyatt. The one you kind of missed one here. So we did get rid of. I'm not going to use these guys, right? We got rid. So we kind of jumped ahead and missed the section, right? So there is a section missing. What's missing yet?
Is getting the confirmation that he's not going to use you or
I think
not.
we did. I think we did that. I said I'm not going to use them anymore. I'm not going to use them anymore. Are you sure, Joe? Just to make sure, I don't want to. Just kind of make sure you do that, right?
Yep.
Hit me with the. Are you sure, Joe? Because I don't want
So
to.
are you sure, Joe? You don't have a contract with them or anything? Because I don't want to, put you in breach of contract or something like that.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm done with that. So
Okay, so just to confirm,
So go ahead. One more time. Go ahead.
so just to confirm, you're no more Acme. You're all set with
You
them?
sure you don't want to give him a second chance? That's the leading question you're doing right there.
Okay. So you
Joe,
should
just to confirm,
give
you
him
don't want to give him
a second chance, or
No, no, I don't. I'm not giving him a second chance. See, that's a good disagreement I'm getting there. So it's a voluntary commitment when I'm disagreeing with you. No, I'm not
okay.
giving him a second chance. Makes sense. Now, there's still a piece missing, right? The piece about connecting and finding the code, right? So let's make sure we get that. So, Joe, I did bring up Wyatt and my family. So, Joe, you mentioned Wyatt. How many other people are in the how many other people use the heating, right? Try that one.
So how many other people are in the family besides you and Wyatt, Joe?
Oh, my wife Julie and my daughter Karen. We both, all four of us are here. Yeah.
Okay. And do all four of them use this system simultaneously? How do they feel about it?
Everybody's got their own bedroom. We have 4 bedrooms here. Wyatt, Julie, myself. We have a spare bedroom for our office, and
Okay.
everybody's got everybody's got a piece of it there. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Now, who in your family found the issue with the system here?
Who's the one whose idea it was to get a furnace or whatever, right? Could be like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was my wife Julie who said we should just get a new furnace this year. She said she budgeted and put aside like $10,000 to get a furnace put in. We saved our money, and we got about $10,000 to put toward a furnace. So it was her idea. She's the one.
Okay. And is she going to be joining us today for this, or?
Yeah, she'll be coming downstairs in a little bit here. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. And how?
What did she say?
What caused her to say that you guys should replace the furnace?
And what did she say when she mentioned it to you? Type of thing with that.
What did she say when she mentioned it to you?
She said that we can't live like this in this house. That Wyatt's got asthma, Karen's got eczema, and she just worries about the kids. She worries so much, and I worry too because I travel for business, and I worry because my wife is working. The kids are here by themselves a fair amount of time, so we just worry about the kids so much. That's what. And so we can't have the no heat like we did last year. I mean, Acme must have charged Mike Rosenthal must have charged me like $1,800 last year to fix this stuff over and over again, and we just got a little sick of that too.
No, I could see how that would be frustrating. How did Julie feel about not having heat last year?
She was worried. She's worried because the kids got the asthma and the eczema, and she's worried because she's at the hospital and I'm traveling, and we have the babysitter, or we have an au pair who sits there with the kids, and you know what I'm saying there. And so we just worry that they're going to be sick or have an asthma attack when we're gone, and that just worries the hell out of us, Rich. It really does.
Well, I can see how that would be worrisome for you guys, but let's take a look here, see what.
Whoop. I can tell you one thing though, Joe. Wyatt and Karen are lucky to have parents. Hit me with that.
I can tell you one thing, Joe. Wyatt and Karen are lucky to have parents like you who care so much and work as you do with all your traveling and the nights at the hospital.
You really think so?
Of course, you don't see that very often nowadays. Everybody's too busy, buried in their cell phones and their electronics to care.
That's so nice of you to say that. We try not
to see that.
We try to put our cell phones in the fishbowl with empty fishbowls so nobody can do it during dinner. That's how we do it here at our house.
Wow, that's great. That's great to hear.
So your family's so fortunate to have Joe. Your family's so fortunate to have that. It's amazing that you take that extra effort. Don't forget that effort I'm making. Hit me with that.
That's great that you guys take that extra effort to go the extra mile to keep the family close and together like that.
This is going to be a good time to say, Joe, I didn't know I was going to meet a guy. I'm going to be a better father after this call. You realize that? How much I'm learning. I thought you came here to learn from me about heating and air conditioning. I'm learning about you how to be a good. That'd be a good little thing to put up there. I'm just learning so much about how to be a good parent. You've already given me some 5 good tips here already to watch for. I mean, I didn't even think about it. I'm going to go back and tell my wife I met a guy who's a really great father. And can I go ahead and do that? Like that kind of a thing. Shine it up a little bit at the end there. Try that one.
Okay. It's great hearing these different things, Joe. I never thought I would actually be learning from a customer today.
Really? It's so nice. Well, you want a cup of coffee or a glass of water or something like that?
Hey, I tell you what, I'll take a glass of water. I've already had a couple cups of coffee today, so
hey, get you a glass of water. Here you go. Not bad, but hey, you gotta get that tightened up a little bit. Let's not forget that critical piece there, right? I mean, you're gonna find out you forgot that piece when you start presenting it and you don't have any. You start writing your options. That's why I want to have that code in the title, guys, Because if we didn't do this, we'd be like, oh shit, what am I going to put in here? I didn't even hear anything. I didn't ask about the family. Oh damn, you're going to find out that's your self-correcting mechanism when you make your presentation and you don't have a code to put in there. What's the code? Worry, stress, fear. In this case, what's the word you kept hearing me say over and over again about our family? Worry. That's it.
Worry.
Here we go. All right. So now we did all that. Now we got one more section missing. What's the one section missing yet from the first part?
So how did you hear about TWeber today, Joe?
I got your name from a friend of ours, Ernie Garcia. He's got the Airstream trailer next door. He told me about you guys.
Oh yeah. What did Ernie say about us?
He said you guys were neat, you're clean, you get the job done, you're just top notch all the way through and through.
Oh, get out of town. He didn't say that about us.
No, he said you guys were the best of all time. The TWeber or nobody. He said you shouldn't even be talking to Acme. TWeber, the guys there are very professional, and you got a really professional group of people. It's going to be perfect. He said that's exactly what he said.
Well, that's really nice to hear, Joe. I'm glad he had those nice things to say about us, and I'm glad you were nice enough to actually repeat them and trust us to have the opportunity to come out here to talk about some upgrades to your home to get take care of that worry for the family that you guys are having.
Well, it's so nice of you to come out. Thanks for coming out today. I really appreciate that. That's so nice.
No, absolutely. If I mean, as long as it's not a problem, I wouldn't mind reaching out to your neighbor there to thank him for that.
You tell him I said hi. Ernie would he'd probably fall over if you stem over. He's just out there cleaning his Airstream trailer. He'd fall over if you knocked on the door over there.
Oh, that'll be great. I'll be sure to reach out to him and thank him for those kind words.
Yeah, so tell him I said hi. Okay.
Absolutely, will do, Joe. Will do.
All right, Rich. Now we're going to sit down and we're looking at this thing. So, Rich, what have you found out? I see you working really hard and writing a bunch of stuff down. What'd you come up with? Something nice and easy, like just slide a new furnace in there? Is there one that can be an exact fit that goes in there?
Well, I do have a couple of different options here, Joe, because as we went through the system and I was listening to your concerns and looking over what's currently set up, I did find some worrisome parts to the system here. It looks like we have an air restriction of right around 37% for the total system.
Oh, no.
It's running on an obsolete setup as well as an obsolete refrigerant tied to the air conditioning system here. So
that sounds terrible. Is there any way you can fix it? Joe, you know what bothers me more than anything is the way you guys worry about. Don't forget that part there too.
Yeah, it really, makes me nervous that you guys are constantly worried about this. And I could see why your wife, Julie, did bring this up and why you have your concerns about the system here with the setup. But I created some solutions for you. I put together 6 total options with 2 premium, 2 mid-range, and 2 economy options for you.
Okay.
So we're going to go over each one. But
the premium might be too much, too premium. Hit me with that.
Yep. The high end option, our ultra premium, our ultimate system might be a little too much for you, but just remember we have different options, and then I want you and Julie to pick the best option for your family.
Okay, I'll do that.
No matter which one you pick, they're all going to work for you.
Oh, good. I can hardly wait to see that. Here it is right here. So let's go ahead and explain the top option. What's in that top one, if you don't mind explaining that to me? All
right. So your top option here is the Cressera family's ultimate worry-free comfort system.
Oh, wow. That sounds good. What does that include?
So this system is going to give you the lowest energy bills of any of the setups that are currently out there. It's going to give you a computer controlled.
Stop. And that when I did that for you guys, Joe, because that's money you could invest in Wyatt and Karen for their education or even for their health concerns. Definitely, that's money you can spend on that instead of the utility. But don't forget to tell me who's going to get that money from the energy.
Who's going to benefit?
Yeah.
Okay. So I put that together for you, so it's less money that you can send to the energy company and spend more on your family. What would you say you would do with an extra 15 to 20% savings that's going back in your pocket, Joe? What would you do for the family with that money?
Oh, shit, I'd probably just go on a vacation. We need that so much.
Well, where on vacation, Joe?
We always wanted to go to
getting somewhere.
We always wanted to go to. My son really wants to go to Virginia to see some of the Civil War stuff. He's a big Civil War buff.
Wow, that's great to hear. I would love for your family to be able to go on that, to give him the education and experience. which is why I put together this part for you. But that's just
tell
one part of this.
Tell me about the next piece there, the next part you got there with it.
Next piece is going to help you stay worry-free, Joe. This is going to give you computer-controlled comfort throughout each individual room throughout the house. While you're traveling, you're going to be able to remotely access the system, make sure that it's working. When Julie are working, it's going to send you diagnosis on the system, where if there's an issue, it'll tell you down to the wire what the problem is, taking away all that worry, because now it's all controlled by you at the touch of your fingertips.
I like it. Take away the worry. It's good. Next one.
Next, what we're going to do is we're going to fix that restriction that we found in the system. We're going to do a total new custom fabricated duct system that's going to get you greater air supply throughout the home. It's going to be and insulated to take away any of that worry as to why some of the rooms are a little bit more uncomfortable than others and why they're not getting heat. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take care of Wyatt's allergies, as well as your wife's concern. I'm sure you guys are constantly cleaning the house, and with her working at the hospital, being worried about getting the family sick.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to install a computer regulated humidity control system to help you set the perfect humidity in the house, which is going to help reduce the allergens. And I also paired that with a air sanitizing UV system. It's ionized hydrogen peroxide, which is going to help sanitize all the surfaces in the house and reduce the allergens for Julie's worry-free and to help your son's asthma.
Wow.
I'm also going to tie in part into Karen's eczema with the humidity control.
That's nice.
All for your family, Joe. That's why
really good.
Together, it's a totally custom design to the Crisera family system. But on top of it, we're going to take away even more worry for you. We're going to give you 10 years, cannot write a check warranty. We're going to take care of the UV bulbs. We're going to take care of your filters for you. We're going to come out at least 4 times a year to do maintenance on the home for you.
Wow.
We'll maintain the furnace, the air conditioning, the electric, and the plumbing inside the home here.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
All totally set for you. You'll get priority service. And because this system is going to send on-time diagnostics, they'll actually send us a notification at TWeber that there's a problem at the house. And we'll probably be able to reach out to you before you even get the notification on your phone from the system there.
Hey, just get rid of the word probably when you do that. Okay.
Okay.
We'll call you.
Well, it's a race between a text message and us picking up a phone.
Yeah. Just say we will get to it as soon as we receive that. We'll make every effort to get there as fast as possible to help you with this, so you don't have to worry about it. Something like that would be good. Make sense?
Gotcha.
Here we go. Go ahead.
So, Joe, what would you say a system like this would be worth to you and your family?
Holy crap! It sounds like it's more than my car, Rich. What do you think? What are we looking at here? I mean, I'm actually a little afraid. I mean, Mike Rosenthal thought it would be like $7,000 to replace everything. I mean, this sounds like about Jesus, 7,000 times 5 more. It sounds like 35,000. Does that sound right?
Come on, Joe. This is an ultimate system design. This is a total rework of the heating and air conditioning comfort system for your home and your family. You're a little low on there. Come on, add a little bit more. This is the ultimate system.
Probably 55,000 then, 60.
Well, what if I were to tell you it's under that 55? What would you say then?
Oh, wow. It looks good. How much is it?
It is $48,964.
Wow.
So what should we do, Joe?
That is, that's pretty heavy duty there, Rich. I didn't expect it to be that much. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh no, of course. This is definitely going to be a large investment for your home. But what would you say your stress-free, worry-free, and ultimate family comfort is worth? Can you put a price tag on that, Joe?
No, you're right. You can't.
So what should we do?
So for 48 large, That would do everything. That's like the penultimate here, right?
Yes, that's going to do everything for you, Joe, but clean your car.
Wow. Okay, what should we do?
Yeah.
I need time to think about this, Rich. I can tell you that right now.
No, of course, of course. Take your time. Go ahead.
Rich, is this competitive if I shopped around? Would I find anybody else to do this kind of thing for that price?
Well, Joe, this was a custom designed system specifically for you and your family from TWeber.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's going to be able to put a system design like this together for you.
Wow.
We spent this time together and designed it specifically for you. So what should we do here?
Can you just email it to me and I'll call you back later? Could you please do that?
Well, I could definitely do that for you, Joe, but why don't we do this? You seem a little hesitant about this ultimate option. So why don't we take that off the table here?
No, that's the one I like the most, though, John. Rich. That's my favorite one.
Oh, really? What do you like about it, Joe?
Well, the 10-year warranty and service. We're doing all the ductwork and everything brand new. So that second floor is going to cool properly now. I mean, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I like that.
Okay. So what should we do there?
Oh my gosh. I just don't think I can afford that $48,964 one. I don't think I can afford that. I'd like to do it, but I don't think I can swing it. Hey, could I have give me like a week to come up and see if I can find the money, like maybe get a home equity loan or something like that to see if I could do that $48,964?
What if I were to tell you this, Joe?
What's that?
You can keep your money. You don't have to go to the bank, and you can do it with us for as low as a car payment. You can do it around $366 a month.
Oh wow, really?
You can keep your money, and you can take your family on that vacation down to Virginia, like you were talking about.
Wow. What's the interest rate on that, Rich?
It's a fixed interest rate at 0%.
What if I said it was 0%? You could use our money for free, Joe. And with that question.
What if we were able to use our money and you could do it for free, Joe? What would you say then?
I'd just do it then for $366 a month. You're saying?
So if I were to get you that payment using our money, what would happen then?
We just get the damn thing done.
So what should we do here, Joe?
Let's just do it. Let's just do the damn thing. $366 a month. I want to get that. I can't wait to get this done. Let's just get the good one now.
All right. Are you sure you don't want to take a look at any of these other options? Because we do have 5 cheaper options available here, Joe.
No. I get to keep my money and everything like that, and I get to use that. That's really good. You should have told me that to begin with, Rich. All right. That's good. That's good. That's really good.
What should we do here?
Let's sell. Let's get the job done. Let's do it.
All right, Joe. Sounds good.
All right. Nice job, Rich. You did it.